Why does an inner feeling of emptiness appear after a breakup? I pace around the room but can't find a place for myself. I walk just to walk, to keep at least a semblance of life. A life I can't feel after the breakup. The main question is, why does the other person feel happiness after the breakup while I feel emptiness? There is an answer. At a certain point, the girlfriend realizes the breakup will happen, while you keep thinking until the very end that you can save the relationship. You think it's within your power to make a person change her decision, and also that it's within her power to refuse the breakup if such thoughts have already entered her mind. No, none of that is under your control. Just like most of the things I talk about on the channel, your girlfriend begins preparing for her path, a path without a relationship with you. So when she leaves, she's sure of it. But a breakup is a breakup, and both people have the potential to feel the negative states you're going through now. Working with channels. There was a connection between you. It doesn't matter whether you lived together for 20 years or never lived together and just dated for a year and a half. You are connected to the person, and this connection will remain with you for life, and the other person is connected to you. When the girlfriend decides to leave, she's already ready to shut off the channel that pumps energy, and she shuts it off. Your feeling of emptiness is a banal lack of energy. You compare the volume and quality of energy that used to flow through you with what you have now, and you see a huge hole. You can try to fill it with alcohol or random hookups, but it won't work. The quality is totally different, and your brain quickly recognizes the fake. You don't need a new relationship right after the breakup. You need to close your leaks and get your energy back. By the way, you do receive energy every day, but you don't feel it because there are holes through which it simply leaves you. Why the girlfriend is happy after the breakup. On this channel, I talk about restoring relationships, and many men, both in conversations and in their attempts to resuscitate the relationship, push their own energy to the background. Well, there will be no comeback if you don't return your energy to yourself. Why is the girlfriend happy? She shut her side of the channel, and no energy flows from her to you for now. But through your hole, everything that appears in you leaks to her. Now, having closed her channel, she doesn't have to sacrifice her energy to maintain the relationship. And as a bonus, she receives your energy directed at her. Does she regret the breakup now? Of course not. Until you close this gaping abyss, the girlfriend will think that only by leaving you did she find her happiness, while in reality she simply isn't giving out energy and is gladly receiving yours. Do you see why she's growing wings, and when you try to restore the relationship, she's proud beyond measure? As long as you have no energy, you look so pitiful that you lose your gendered presence. She doesn't see a man in you, just nobody. What happens when a man shuts the channel? If a man shuts the energy channel quickly enough, the girlfriend feels the same range of feelings the abandoned man feels after a breakup. She finally understands this is a real breakup, not only with positives, but also negatives. Yes, she still has her own energy, but the energy that flowed from the man is no longer available to her. As I said in a previous video, for her the breakup now is a loss she wasn't prepared for. She thought that everything she had would remain, and something new would be gained. As a result, she simply feels loneliness and a mistake, because she also experiences that same emptiness, only in smaller volumes, since the person who left from a strong position always knows he can restore the relationship. Then she links these events to the breakup and realizes there was indeed value in the man. And of course, her sense of significance toward the man, against the backdrop of his correct behavior, her loneliness, and her sense of loss, begins to grow along the lines I described in the videos on relationship restoration. How to shut the channel. If you want to come back, you must finally move control inside yourself. Learn to control not her social media and movements around the city, but your own life. Close that hole or spend your energy down to zero so it goes into your development, not the girlfriend's. You won't find a life hack to forget the girlfriend with a snap of your fingers and stop feeding her image, and her herself, with your spoiled products. But you can do it through your will. At first, it will be unpleasant, of course, because you so want to control the person even after the breakup. But in just 2 weeks, you'll see how much easier it's become. You'll not only get rid of the feeling of emptiness, your reservoirs will begin to fill, and your girlfriend will notice this very quickly. And forget the illusion that you're watching her not to watch her, but for yourself. You're watching her only because you still believe she's under your control and that this surveillance will benefit you. That's the mistake. The benefit is in the opposite.